I'm going to press record. There's record. There it is. Okay, we're recording now. It says drinking coffee, taking it easy. Today, you want a couple of cups. Couple of cups. Ooh. Plastic beaker, something that if you drop, you don't really care what happens to it. Oh, my foot. No, I'm only messing. Okay, so you want a couple of cups to get through today's exercise. And one little point we should always make is wherever you're exercising, make sure you have enough space to fall over in all four directions. Okay, it's something I really should have made more of a point on in the early videos, but didn't. So here we are. Okay, this time today, when I'm doing my postural exercise, I'm going to do my mindset with it, right? So I'm gearing up for the best that I can do, right? Every time I do these breathing postural exercises, I'm sort of trying to get my brain into the right mindset. And the right mindset is I'm just going to try and do much better than the last time. I'm just going to try and baby step my way forward. Very, very small steps is what gets us the longer distance, okay? The giant leaps, there's too many risks. So, you know, you can jump and misstep and fall and whatever and put yourself in a worse situation, says the man with the fuck knee. So, my mindset exercise right now, the main thing we're going to do with the breathing today is breathing in the light and breathing out the shite. We all have stress and work and family and problems and blah, 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 right? All that shit needs to fuck off while you exercise. Okay, you just need to throw it away just while you're training. You pick it up again after. It's not like you're dropping your responsibilities here. But you got 15, 30 minutes to train, whatever it is. Lose crap while training. Best thing you can do for yourself. So here I'm inhaling, breathing in the light, breathing out the shite. Leve. From there, body scan into the neck. Checking functionality, waking up the muscles, lubricating the joints. Side to side, then up and down. And I'm going to roll forwards. I'm going to roll to the sides. Good stuff into my shoulders, so arm circles forwards. Big, loose, easy movements. And arm circles back. Good stuff, going to open and close. Remember, when I'm open, I'm throwing my thumbs back. I kind of throw my chest forward into it a little bit. See, there's a little bit of forward movement there to really activate those muscles and really get that loosened up as much as I possibly can. I'm also throwing back. Okay, so back. All right, from here now, both hands up. And what we're going to do is we're going to rotate this one, which passes a rotation through to that one. And I'm going to rotate this one, which passes the rotation through to that one. So let the wave go through the body. So I'm really getting the shoulder girdle into this action. Leve. From there into our elbows. So I'm reeling in and I'm speed bagging out. So you want a reasonable range of motion on this one. I don't want too small a circle. I want to lubricate the joints of the elbow. So I want it to be a reasonably big rotation, okay? Into my wrists then. The same thing, like a reasonably big rotation. You want the biggest rotations you can on each of these movements. Back the other way, interlocking the fingers, rolling one way, and rolling back the other way. Gripping and ripping. And just on that one for a second, because we did a good bit of kettlebell work yesterday. Grabbing my fingers here, palm up, driving my palm away, and trying to get my fingertips up to my forearm here. Just let that settle for a second. So if you've been doing a lot of kettlebell work that you're not used to, your grips have really been getting a lot stronger. So we need to make sure that we're stretching this out properly. From here then, so palm up, grab the fingers, drive the palm heel forward, pull the fingers back. Right. Yeah, I know it takes a bit of doing it, right, check. If you have a strong grip, these are the ones that need stretching. Okay. Okay, shake that out, loosen it out, flick it around a bit. Lovely, into our spine now. So I'm going to inhale, hips forward, looking up, exhale, front, exhale, middle, exhale. To the sides now. Rotating the palm, driving the hip in the opposite direction, reaching for the floor. So top hand reaches for the far wall, bottom hand reaches for the floor, and the hip moves in the opposite direction. That hip is going now. Love it. From here, rotations. Torso going as far around as possibly can. Remember, where you look makes a difference. If you're looking forward and you're doing this, you're not going to get the same impact as if you're turning your head. Lovely. Hands in the hips, hip circles. Change the direction. Okay, feet together, knee circles. Your favorite one. My favorite one. I'm very, very careful because I can really feel a flare in my knee. Back the other way. So as I say, like, it's possible to train with injuries, but you need to be more respectful than I am. More respectful than I am with it, because I just put what I was doing ahead of my own rehab stage, and that put me back probably significantly. But we'll see. Okay, so stand on one foot, toes down, toes back, foot back.
Maybe those 2 weeks off.
2 weeks off. Yeah, and then rotate one way and rotate the other way if I need this stuff.
I know it.
And then switching over, toes down, toes back, foot back. But yeah, 2 weeks without student responsibilities will make a big difference. Rotating one way, rotating the other way. So then I'll get my own training back on track where I want it to be. Okay, mindful step was next. That was it. So nice and easy. So just one foot in front. Where you can see both my feet. So again, raising the rear heel, raising the toes of the back foot, just rocking that backwards and forwards for a second. Okay, and then start to bring it through. Bring it back. Through. See, I look down when I'm teaching because my mind is down there. It's a bad habit. So basically, I want you to learn from me, not just what I'm doing right, but what I'm doing wrong. Okay? Let me make the fucking mistakes for you so you don't have to. So just high five the ant as you're stepping through. So I'm here, high five the ant. Step back and run with this person. Try and be nice to the next one. There's a line on Mick. You get another go. You get another go. There's no shortage of ants. We just try not to kill too many. Okay, from there we're going to go into elephant walk. After I plug on my coffee. Honestly, there aren't many drugs I like, but coffee is a drug that I really like. Okay, so caffeine in my knees. Sorry, caffeine, not the coffee. Well, I don't like caffeine in other forms. Slide my fingers under my toes, locking my toes down as best you can. With knees bent, and straighten one knee, bend the other, and then straighten the other, and bend that one. 1, 2. That's a nice speed for it, right? Now, it's because it's goofy, you'll remember it. But that's a really nice speed for this exercise. All right, we're going to get out of this position. So I take my fingers out first. Put your finger out. Sit your butt down. Lift your chin up. Lift your chest up and stand up. Try and get in the habit of coming up that way, just because it resets the blood flow and blah, 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 blah. Your second heart, right? The soleus muscle down here is responsible for a huge amount of blood pressure in the lower body. It's got a role in the circulatory system. So when we're doing this, we're stretching it, so it's not operating at optimal efficiency. When my head is lower down, the blood pressure changes in the body. So we need to try and be aware that here, the blood flow to the brain isn't what I want it to be, and we can get dizzy. So if I stand up real fast, whoa, you want to avoid that, right? So you're here, let your butt go down, okay? Hands coming out, chin up, chest up, stand up, following that sequence. One more time, so we'll practice, we'll do our elephant walk, but now I want you to practice that coming back up. So really take your time and come back up this time. So we're gonna go down here, lift the toes, fingers under the toes as best you can, locking down, straighten the right leg, bend the left, and vice versa. Dun, 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 dun. That's in your fucking head now, isn't it? Okay, nice and easy. Remember what we're doing? We're loosening out the back line. Okay? Now, take your time now. I'm going to get out of this position. So release the hands. Squat the butt down. Lift up your chin. Lift up your chest. Stand up. Spot on. Okay? That's where we want to be for that one. Right, grab your cups. And sip coffee. Oh, coffee. Okay. Do a lot of that stuff. No, I won't do that stuff. I won't start playing too much. I'm in a stupid mood. I apologize. From here, and back behind me as far as I go. Have I offended you? Yeah, you seem it deeply, I'd say.
Yeah.
Okay.
Takes a lot to upset me. When I get upset, I get very upset.
I believe you. I'll poke you a bit.
Don't
Not too much. Okay,
Don't
back it around. I love poking the bear. Come on. Okay, all the way around. All the way around. All right.
That is an expert.
Our kids can do it all right.
And they laugh at me, some fuckers.
Well, isn't it better than he laughing than he afraid of you? Okay, now from here, I'm going to do the full thing this time. So my right hand is going back behind me, and it comes around in front. Now it needs to go over my head, and it comes back to this position, back to the start position. Okay, so I'm going to repeat that one more time. The hand goes behind me, comes around, it goes over my head, and back to this position. I'm going to do in reverse exactly the same thing. So it goes forwards and around, over my head, back, and back to the start position. Go again. Out and around, over the head, back behind you, and through. Same thing on the right hand now. So the first one is going back behind me, around, over my head, and back to the start position. Behind me, around, over my head, back to the start position. Changing direction, out, around, to here, again, and back to here. Okay, Fit for Life, we got one more to do, and then you are done for today. We're going to sit our asses down on the floor. Okay, all I want to do today, I can't do this very, very well, but here, put the soles of my feet together, and I just want to push my knees down. So we're looking to stretch the groin just here across, in between the knees on the front, right? So I just want to stretch this. Now I'm going to pull my feet in. So my feet are actually a little bit too far out for this exercise. But I do want you to understand where my failings are at the moment is that this knee, I'm amazed it can bend this far, okay? So I'm not able to get what I want, which is my foot here, and then driving from here, okay? So we want to stretch this area here. Another stretch version of this I can't even demonstrate right now is what we call a frog. So you're going on all fours with your knees apart. You splay your knees as far apart as you can and move your hips, rocking your hips forward and back. So if I could do it, I'm in this position here, but imagine both legs are the same as this one as opposed to my other leg sticking out. Okay, and it's going to stretch out that groin for us, which is what we're looking for here with this exercise. Okay. Okay, relax there now, guys. So fit for life, that's you, that will do. I mean, feel free to stay on for today's session by all means. You can go further with the stretching, but the strength stuff on the Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'd say kind of stick in your groups for more. All right, Tuesday, Thursday, the stretching stuff, fit for life. If you want to stay on for longer, please feel free to do so. Right, first exercise. Flat on my back. I'm going to, no, before that, he made a mistake. Sit up again, feet apart. Sorry, we're going back to that in a second. My bad. I needed to do the prep for it, and I didn't. Spread my feet out, swimming forwards. Okay, if I have something here, and I push it a little bit further forward each time, so your plastic cup or something, just to give you a visual aid, that each push is a little bit further than the last one. Okay, from here now, put them back on. From here now, I'm going to go right leg, middle, left leg, middle, right leg, middle, left leg, middle. Now, right arm goes down the right leg, left arm goes over the head, and then down the right leg. Now, bop there for a second, and switch. Left arm goes down the left leg, right arm comes over the middle, over the head, and comes out. Remember, I'm not just trying to touch my toes. Like touching my toes is easy. I want to come over here. I'm trying to stretch this. Okay, trying to stretch my upper back, or my middle back, sorry. And so now I'm going to switch sides each time. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, and 1, 2. Now we're laying down on our backs. Sorry, guys, I needed to do that bit of Fred. I apologize. Oh, it's very simple. Right, from here now, my right knee. What I'm going to do is I'm going to inscribe a circle on the ceiling 3 times in one direction. As big as I possibly can, a circle. And then I'm going to change directions. Do the same thing the other way. Okay, from here now, I'm going to extend that leg out straight. And I'm going to bring it in that circle. So my right leg is going to the left. Okay? Now, once it gets here, I want to bring it over, as far over to my right or to my left as I can bring my right leg. From there now, it's going to come up and out to the other side and over, and then all the way back down. Okay? Move away from the obstacle, and I'll repeat the exercise. Right foot up, over to your left, reaching out as far as you can, really reach it. Let the hips come off the floor. Trying to stretch the back here, it's fine. Rotate it around to the other side, and down, and we're now left foot, toes up, pointing down, pointing over to my right side, keep going over, all the way up, and to my left side. Oh, that's a lot better than I thought it was going to be. All the way around, woohoo! Love it when that happens. And again. And relax there. Okay. Right knee. Round it. I'm going to pull it up to the shoulder. And I hang out there for a minute. A minute. 20 seconds I'm going to hang out here. So I'm hugging my knee up to my shoulder as best I can. Really relax into it. Let everything down now. Remember, if you're stretching like, you ain't stretching. Right? You're just, I don't know, hurting yourself for some reason. Okay, relax that now. Now I'm going to pull my right knee all the way over to my left, allowing my right hip to come clean off the floor. Because we're looking at the spine for a minute. We're going to look at the butt in a second. He says in this posture. This should be my Instagram one. Look. Like that. I'm sorry, I know my humor's terrible. Okay, from here now, back to both hips on the ground. I'm going to keep my right hip down. I'm going to pull my right knee to my left. And try and relax as much as I can into that posture, okay? So remember, edge of tension. Soft, slow breathing. Feel it release, and then go a little bit further. Too much tension, go back a bit. It's all by feel, guys. Okay, relax that. Now, just hug it up to your chest and just bop it back and forth a few times. Okay? And now we go back to the stretch that we literally just came out of, and we're going to go a little bit. Hopefully, we get a little bit more movement here. Now, you're not going to get a huge difference distance-wise. Like we're talking millimeters here. So it's not going to visually be very impressive. But what it's going to do is it's going to loosen out that line and allow power to flow much better. So to be truly strong, you need an element of flexibility to it as well. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Relax it. To be functionally strong, you need an element of flexibility to it as well. Okay, all right. Right knee or left knee now. I'm going to pull my knee into my chest. I'm hugging the back of my hamstring here. I want you to hug your shin. please understand that I am in reasonable pain and can't actually move that very well. So don't let that fuck up your training session, you know. Okay, relax there now. Now my left knee, gonna go as far to my right as I can, allowing the left hip to come off. So I'm letting the left butt cheek come completely off the floor. Side of my right butt cheek is on the side of my right hip, sorry, is on the floor. Butt cheek's completely off the floor. Okay, relax. Back on the ground. Now, keeping my left hip down, I'm going to pull my left knee over to the right side till I feel the tension. And then I'm going to hang out right on the edge of tension, just the edge of where my comfort zone meets tension, okay? Okay, relax. Lovely. Right, from here, I'm extending my body out, making myself as tall as I possibly can, extending my fingertips, extending my toes. We're going to start this off with the upper body. My right hand is going to go up, and my eyes are going to stay on my fingertips here. So I keep looking at my fingertips. Now my right hand starts to reach to the left. The shoulder is going to come clean off the floor. The head is going to come clean off the floor. But I'm dead from the waist down, right? So I'm here, reaching, keep reaching, keep going as far as you can until you flop. The flop is what you're looking for. The flop is what you want. Okay, now I'm going to reverse it. So, right hand comes up, and it goes back behind you, and try and reach the far wall. Okay, same idea with the left hand. Left hand comes up, head follows it, it reaches, and 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 that's easier than I thought. Okay, now the left hand comes up, and it reaches back. All right. So we're really trying to stretch into the thoracic spine in a sort of a twisting motion here. So this is why you don't do this with weights or anything. It needs to be respected, okay? It needs to be done quite gently. Yeah, same idea now. This time we're dead from the waist up. So my right leg comes up, and with my right toes, I try and reach the wall. As far over as you can. Now it reverses. Okay. So you want that nice flop. Now the same thing with the left. Left leg goes to the right. And the left leg goes back to the left. Okay, love it. Right, last one for today. I just want to get the back line, or like I said, the back line from our hip hinge. So hip hinge is the back line is doing most of the work, but you need some abs to support it. Like not a whole lot, but you do. So that's why we do the planks, okay? Just to support that position. So what I need to do is stretch basically from my toes all the way back up. All right. So we've done a lot of work in the upper back today. We worked our shoulders a bit yesterday, so we've done a lot of work with shoulders with the cup drill, and that's our shoulders and our upper back, our upper spine. But now I just want to get the back line from the toes up to just beyond my butt here, just beyond the pelvis. So I'm going to grab this, I'm going to grab my foot here with my knee bent, and I'm going to drive my foot straight out. Okay, as far as you can. You might be able to get straight. That's fine. Now pull it back and keep doing it again. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Now, if that doesn't feel like a stretch, not that I'm talking to anyone in particular, Rosa. If that doesn't feel like a stretch, just bring your chest down as you go. Look. Okay. All right. So chest to knee, toes to nose. Okay. Now, straighten that leg all the way out. If I could, I would put my left foot here. I put it there like that, out of the way. But it's not it's a little bit of an impediment where it is. Okay, short of cutting the leg off, it's just going to have to stay there with my situation. But for you guys to try and put your foot in, Now this time, don't grab the toes. Push the leg down into the floor. Now, your goal now is keep the back of the knee on the floor and try and keep the heel up. Now we start with our fingertips here and we walk. We finger walk down. Now you might just get to here and that's fine. You might get to here, that's fine. Here. I don't really give a shit where you get to because it's not relevant to me or anyone else. It's only relevant to you. The goal here is to stretch the back line of the leg. So on the inhale, relax and set up the posture. Push the back of the knee into the floor. And on the exhale, toes to nose, chest to knee. Sink your chest. Now, find the edge of tension. If there's too much tension, pull back. All right, and then go and find it again. Slow your breathing to a relaxed state. Get it just a little bit further. Okay, that'll do with the left leg. Now, or the right leg, I should say. Sorry. Now your left leg. Same idea here. Get this foot out of the way. Get it out of the way. It's just in the fucking way right now. Rotate. You should all be, yeah, everybody should see that now. Right, so my knee is bent. Okay. I grab my toes. I go straighten my leg. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Okay. Straighten your leg as much as you can. Nice and easy. All right, this time, relax there, let go. Drive the back of the knee into the floor. Fingertips all around the knee somewhere. Walk your fingers as far as they're comfortable going. Don't compare. The biggest enemy of bloody progress is comparison. Okay, you are where you are, and that's grand. There's nothing wrong with that. We're just going to improve it a little bit, all right? So from here, walking our fingers down, keeping the back of the knee pressed into the floor. Inhale, set position. On the exhale, toes to nose, chest to knee. Find the edge of tension. Relax there. As soon as you feel it completely going, so you completely relax, then you just go a little bit further. And relax. Okay, that is us. So reiterating, repeating myself over and over and over again for your benefit, not just for my own amusement, is that it's about tension. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we generate tension in the body in specific areas. Okay? Tuesdays and Thursdays, we relax and we release the tension. We want to wait out the tension in those specific areas. The areas that we choose are based on functional movements rather than appearance or even performance-specific stuff. The performance-specific stuff is done after all this. So there's 3 levels with our fitness training. There's fit for life, fit to play, and fit to perform. Fit to perform, I had all set up to go, but I fucked my knee, so I haven't been doing it, but it's coming, it'll be there, blah, blah, blah. But that's a 45-minute a day training session, which is a lot. I'll admit that is a lot, it's plenty. But it does cover everything except you could do a little bit of extra cardio on top of it, okay? So forgetting all of that, thinking about tension. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we put resistance, lots of tension in. Tuesday, Thursday, relax, man, chill out, dude. Okay, let your body soften. All right. The combination of those two and the juxtaposition of lots of tension, no tension, gives us a really nice working system. That's what we're looking for. Later, taters. Have a lovely day.